Media Leaks.
Yo, it's Leak Dog, you feel me? I'm here with Media Leaks, you know what I'm saying? You gotta get in tune with ASAP, you feel me? Go download I Got All My Shit on iTunes, you feel me? Ha, King Leak Dog, baby. Media Leaks, check us out. Media Leaks, no affiliation.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another wonderful, creative edition of Media Leaks Mic'd Up and Live. And I'm here with the one and only Leeky. Let's get it, let's go. Y'all heard it here first. Video vibes everywhere. What's going on, man? It's a blessing to have you.
Yo, you feel me? This is my first interview, so, I'm just working through it, you feel me? Shit, we gonna talk about mixtape, EP, you know what I'm saying? I got a couple shits for y'all, I got some stuff coming. I've been working, you feel me? The low key though.
Okay. First thing I'm jumping off into, bro. How old were you when you first picked up rap and hip hop, and what inspired you to really pursue it?
Alright, so like when I first picked up on rap and hip hop, I won't lie, it was probably like around the time like Chief Keef and them first came out, like that 2012. I was probably in like 8th grade.
Okay.
And so like before that I wasn't really into it, like I listened to shit like, like The Script, I was kinda into like the love song type movement, like the rock music, all that type, you know what I'm saying? So then like when he came out, like I don't know, like for some reason it just kinda felt relatable, like being around that and being in that environment. So it was like shit, like I like this, you feel me? Like, and I feel deep into it. And then like I made my first song in high school. I was probably like a freshman, sophomore. Okay. My homie, like we was probably in like 4th or 5th period at this time. He like, what's up? You want to bail? You want to go to the stool with me? We walked out the band. So we bailed school. We left. I put some money. Oh, I hope my mama don't see this. Hold on, she don't know that. She don't know that. Hold on. But I'm like, all right, you feel me? So we go. And at that time, I don't know who made it, but it was that Uber Everywhere. We made a remix to that. We called it 90s Babies. And from there, we made a song and we shot a video. And then after that, I kind of stuck to it, you feel me? Like, here I am.
So if you fast forward, did you ever see yourself in this type of light, in this type of trajectory? Like, what do you think about, what comes across your mind now that you're doing the things that you're doing?
It's kind of like, I kind of feel like, yeah, I'm supposed to be here, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like this is like the path for me, because I feel like whenever I pursue this, it's like it go right, it kind of go my way in some way, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like, that's why I always stuck with it, you know what I'm saying? It's like, it never felt like a hassle doing this. It never felt like something that like I was forced to do or nothing, so like, I just stuck with it, like, I hardly ever really listen to like music. I listen to beats all day. I got my headphones in, listen to YouTube, listening to beats, writing songs. You know what I'm saying? Working pretty much, but like just on a regular. You feel me? Like yeah.
First song I heard by you, like first time I got wind and connected with you, it was a song named "On My Shit." Fast forward to now, and I'm looking at everything you're doing. I mean, you just wrapped up a shoot. Like, you really are on your shit, bro. How does that translate from the song to real life, and how you vibe out with it? How you creatively vibe out?
So, like, when I made that song, I was kind of at a low point. You know what I'm saying? Like, stuff was kind of like, with this corona stuff, bro, everything just constantly changing. Like nothing is the same right now, bro. Everything, you know what I'm saying? Like every couple months something changes, something different, something happens, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, with that, you just gotta learn to like adjust. Like you can no longer stay the same and be comfortable anymore. So it was like, when I wrote that song, bro, it was kind of like it was like, I know, like now I know it's that time, you feel me? Like I know it's that time for me. Like I done went through all this, I done been through all this, I'll remember it all, and it's gonna never, like, it's a part of me, but it's a part of me that's helping me grow. So it's like I'm on my shit now, you feel me? Like I know I gotta keep changing and adapting, but at the same time staying the same, like remembering where you came from.
It's crazy you mentioned the pandemic. I definitely want to touch on that. How, I ain't gonna say difficult, but how crucial was it to work through this and not let it stop you?
It's hard, because it's just like, on one hand, you see people not really working,
Man.
and making so much, like so much. You feel me? And then you got people that is working and like barely getting by. It's like right now I feel like the world just kind of looking at a mirror and looking at like what's really going on, like, and it's like that's just kind of how the world is. Like people who don't really do nothing, who don't really deserve it, get it the most. And it's like that's how they learn their lessons. They learn their lessons by getting shit they're not supposed to have. And people who work, we learn it. We learn our lessons by working. You feel me? And in a nutshell, it's kind of easier getting it that way by working because you go through your hardships, that's right. But it's hardships that don't come back and bite you in your ass when you're doing good.
That's true. I like how you put that, man. That's definitely true.
Yeah, so it's just like, man, COVID fucking on them.
It's a lot. If you don't mind, we just doing a little prod and we ain't gonna do too much. What's the name of the visual you just wrapped up, if you don't mind?
So the name of the visual is called Arrival. It's one of my latest songs for my EP called This Is Me. I'm gonna shoot one other song from it called Your Lies. You're gonna get a snippet of that later on, on the gram and everything.
Okay.
But so it's called Arrival.
Okay. Arrival. What do you want your fans to visualize and see when they tune into this visual?
So this is just like me introducing me, like pretty much just like I'm here now. You feel me? Like I'm making my presence as like an artist now. You feel me? Like this is why I took the initiative to do like an interview and everything. Like you got to start making those stepstones. That's like becoming a real artist.
That's cool. That's on point, bro. Like you can't get no more on point than that. You growing up in Chicago, what was childhood like? What was coming up? Did you always know you was gonna do music?
So like coming up, I always wrote songs. I won't lie. I had a friend, it's like a childhood friend. We've been homies since like 5th grade. Me and him used to write songs together and shit like that. So like.
Okay.
I always did it. Like I always liked music. Music was always like my go-to, like since a youngin'. And it's because of my mama, like that's whenever we cleaning up, whenever she feeling something, whenever any type of emotion was involved, music was involved. So that's the same with me, like that's how I express myself through music.
You have your brother here. You got your lady here. How important is having the important people around that are gonna keep you pushing and going in the right direction?
So for me, like having those type of people around, like it's kind of like where your energy really come from. Like if you don't really, like you can always motivate yourself, like you can do that, but like in a way that only goes so far. Because after a while, you start to feel like you're not noticed. You know what I'm saying? Like you start to feel like I'm putting in all this work, I'm putting this whole energy, but nobody really notices. So having those people around that like really care and really support and like really mean it, unconditionally, like it really help. It really boosts that ego. You feel me? Like it's cool. It feel good to have people that like enjoy it. Enjoy hearing your music and enjoy actually like it. You feel me? Know what I'm saying? Like
For sure.
Yeah. So yeah.
I just want to get your feedback on this statement. Saw this on a piece of your music, YouTube. If you dream it, you can do it. How real is that to you?
Manifestation is something that I truly believe in. I won't lie. Like if you think about everything, like in the world, period, at some point it was nothing. It was just like a thought somebody had. Like
That's correct.
Like
That's right.
we need this light bulb for him. You know what I'm saying? Like we need this, but like what is a light bulb really? He had to construct that like with just an idea, like, and he manifested into something real. So like you really gotta think it. You know what I'm saying? Because the more you think it, you like subconsciously start to like do things to like put you in that path and put you that way and like go towards that way. So like you really gotta think it. You know what I'm saying? You really gotta dream it. You gotta like believe it. You gotta make it your reality.
Y'all heard it here first. Does Leeky have a favorite artist? Like who really inspires him the most? Like what if you had one Chicago artist that you could name?
So one Chicago artist, it'll probably have to be like, I ain't gonna lie, it'll probably be Chief Keef, I won't lie.
Okay.
Like or Juice, I won't lie for sure.
Okay.
Rest in peace, Juice. But like it'll probably be Juice before Chief Keef, I won't lie. But
speaking on Juice and just the rap game in general, do you think I want to structure this question correctly. Do you think that drugs and other things that kind of skew the rap perception, do you think they get in the way of a creative, successful artist?
Yeah. It's just like, because, like, you know, like, drugs kind of take over the person as a whole, like, whether they really see it or not. So it's like, at some point, you know what I'm saying, like, that person that had that drive for it, that had the drive for, like, to make music and, you know, be creative in their way, they probably, like, they lose it, you know what I'm saying? So, like, yeah, like, if you look at Famous Dex, you know what I'm saying, like, he fell off hard, you know, because of them, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like, drugs, like, in the rap game, I don't know, you know, it's kind of like that's all it's about now, and it kind of, like, promote the wrong message.
Yeah.
So, like,
What goes into staying true and trying to steer clear of it, in your opinion?
like, it's because it's hard, right? Like, for most people, like, drugs and shit like that be their reality. You know what I'm saying? Like, lean and shit like that, like, you come across that shit, like, no problem. You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
That's true.
people just really try to rap about their reality. So it just be like, you yourself will have to, like, be strong enough to stay away from it. Or if you are, you know what I'm saying, like, you know, like, doing that shit, using it, you can't really promote it because it's something that's not, you don't want that image out there. You know, it's like, it's not your responsibility to raise somebody else's kids. I truly believe that, right? But, like, at the same time, like, they still gonna see it. You know what I'm saying? Like, people still see it. So it's just like, and you shouldn't really want that image for yourself either. You know, it's not a good image. You know what I'm saying? Like, being a drug addict is almost just normal now.
It's crazy you touch on image. How important is that, especially as a creator? I'm gonna say, I won't limit it to just artists, but as a creator, how important is that?
Image it's important. Like, how you carry yourself and like how you present yourself to others, because, like, first impressions are, like, that's real. You know what I'm saying?
I always say that. Yeah.
People will always remember how they first met you. You know what I'm saying? Like, what they seen when they first met you. So it's just like, when you presenting yourself to the world, you don't want to give off the vibe that, like, you know, you're a bad person and that, you know, you got bad intentions. But at the same time, in this time right now, like, that's what's thriving though. Like, people with, you know, like, bad intentions and like that's what's popular. That's what get people on now. So it's just like, it's so different because people who don't live like that, who try to, like, you know, like, stay positive and, like, promote that shit, they kind of get overlooked at times. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, it's just kind of a backwards time right now.
Where can the fans find you on social media? Let them know. Go.
You can find me on Instagram at 444Leeky. You can find me on Twitter at 444 King Leeky.
Okay.
And then on Facebook at Malik McQuarrie.
Okay. You emphasize the number 4 a lot, and I want to touch on that real quick. 444. Let the fans in on what this means. Like, we want to know.
So 444. It came from, like, all right, my mom, she got this favorite song of mine, right? And the length of the song is 4 minutes and 44 seconds. So, you know, she kept telling it. And so I looked it up, you know, and it mean that, like, it's your angels telling you that, like, you're going on the right path, you know, and, you know, like, you're responsible and, like, you are, you know, you trustworthy, you feel me? Like, you on your shit pretty much, you feel me? Like, you doing the right thing and they letting you know that, like, you going in that right path, so.
You speak on angels and numbering, numerals, and spiritually, I want to ask, your mom, the connection, building, her pushing you, how important has your spirituality been in this journey and in the long run?
It's been, like, very important because, like, being spiritual, it just means, like, connecting with that inner self, you know, with that voice you hear inside, with that younger you, you know what I'm saying, with every version of you. You got to stay true to yourself. Like, once you lose yourself, you kind of, like, everything is just all out of whack, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's all out of whack, you feel me? You got to stay true to who you are. Like,
that's real.
If you notice, people who end up, like, trying to portray a certain image try to keep up with a certain image, in the long run end up falling apart. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's celebrities like that, you feel me? Like, they end up falling apart, and they fall apart because at some point you hit that wall and your inner self get loud, and it's just like, bro, like, this is not you. You're not doing the right thing, so you feel bad. You know what I'm saying? Your subconscious is a motherfucker. It's gonna eat at you. It's gonna eat at you for sure.
Can we peek around and ask when we might be able to expect this visual? You don't gotta let us know, but we just kind of thirsty and we peeking around.
Look, it's gonna drop soon. I gave a little snippet of this and everybody was fucking with it. So I'm gonna give it like like a week or two. Drop it. 'Cause I'm thirsty for it too. I won't lie.
Okay. So. What did 2020 teach you in its entirety year? Like, what did it show you the most? Like,
2020 showed me the most that like as a bad connotation, as a bad notation that's on it and everything. Well, like, you got to be selfish. You got to put yourself first. Like,
you just dropped a huge one on this.
2020 really taught, because like I'm a person that put like other people, like I put people that I care about first. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's nothing wrong with that. It's not bad. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's important to do that. You feel? Because it's.
But you got to learn your nose.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's good to make others feel important and feel like, that you're there, but like, you definitely, because ain't nobody going to be there for you like you know what I'm saying? If shit really hit the fan, like, people can help you, but they, at the end of the day, going to help themselves first too. Like, you know what I'm saying? You the protagonist in your own story, so it's like, you gotta take care of yourself.
I ain't never heard nobody put it like that on here, yo. Like, you dropping some gems, bro. If you have an artist that you really, really want to push to work with in the future, it could be 1, 2, it could be 3, but give us one. Who would you really, really like to see yourself on the track with?
Who would I ain't gonna lie, I could see myself on the track with Polo G.
Polo G, that's one of my favorites for sure. Okay.
It's crazy. Like, I ain't gonna lie, I didn't went to school with this man and didn't even know all type of shit, bro.
Wow. So what is that realization like? Like, I mean,
like, seeing like artists like that from Chicago, period, it'd be like, damn, bro, like, they really like this kind of like me, you feel me? Like, even though we didn't have like the same exact type of life and that type of situation, like, this me, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he came from the same type of shit I came from. Like, when you hear that type of music, like, you like this shit I'm going through, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is me, I can relate to this, you feel me? So, like, yeah.
Does this push you for the future? Like, where can we expect to see Leeky in 4 years, 5 years? Like, talk to the fans.
I'm hoping, shit, me and you, I gotta take you with me, so,
I wasn't expecting that.
We gonna be having this same type of, you dig, and you feel me?
Yeah.
And somewhere in LA, you feel me?
Okay.
Somewhere.
Okay. Manifest, bro.
Trust me. You got to, bro. It's important.
One more time, let the fans in on where they could find you and your music on social media.
My music, you can just look. All you gotta do is look the name up, King Leeky, on YouTube. You can look it up on Spotify. You can look it up on iTunes, iHeartRadio, Deezy, whatever you use. You can look it up on there. My Instagram is 444Leeky. My Twitter is 444King Leeky. So,
give them a single to go download right now. Go.
I got on my shit. Go download it right now.
I want to take the time to thank you for taking your time out, bro, to sit down with us, bro. We appreciate every second, every minute, every piece of energy that you done put toward this, bro. I want to leave you with manifestation is real. Manifestation is real. And we will be connecting in the future, bro. It was a blessing to sit with you.
For sure. It was long overdue, my boy.
Yes, sir. Y'all stay in tune, and we'll be coming back.
We out. Leak dog.
Media Leaks.